Alright, hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back. Some of you may be confused, but if you caught my earlier stream, Auction House was down, and I really wanted to do upgrades to my equips, so I couldn't really continue until I got those equips, which meant that Auction House needed to be up, so I was debating whether or not to make a new character while I wait for that to get back up, because I have nothing else to do. And I have this urge to make like a new character. And this one's gonna be like a warrior. I haven't decided which warrior to go yet, but I might as well just like stream this. I probably should have done this rolling part before I started the stream, but I lack foresight, so we don't know how long this is gonna take. I mean, that's decent. I'm just gonna roll with this. I don't really care about the 10 decks. We're gonna need decks anyways as a warrior. All we care about is that int and luck are at the lowest rolls, which is 4. So we're good to go. Okay, that didn't take that long. That's pretty good. For this stream, I'm just gonna run through level 1 to 10. And then maybe if there's anyone new watching, you're wondering like, oh, how do I optimally start on ARTALE? I'll cover that in this video. Or stream, rather. Again, I'm just doing this because I'm bored. I wanted something else to do while Auction House was down, so... So yeah, this is the same as like old school MS. Except we didn't have the down jump. That was implemented later on, and the devs decided to make it into this old school anyways, which is good, because down jump is very important. Guy's gonna like slash our throat or something. We're gonna eat an apple. Recover, and he gives us 6 more apples. This all should be familiar to you if you played old school MS. This is more or less like tutorial. He's telling you to use items, how to navigate the map, how to go inside a portal, how to talk to NPCs, things like that. But yeah, earlier on, when I was in free market, some dude came up and was asking if anyone was even alive over there, because everyone kind of just AFKs in free market. So I was curious, I was like, what's up? And he basically ran out of pots, as well as money. He trained, so there was no way for him to move forward. Once that becomes like your problem, the only thing you can do is like auto attack things to death, you know? Just use regular attacks. And then pick up money, and then use that money to buy pots, and eventually, hopefully, you get a drop that would allow you to buy even more pots. But the thing is, if you do everything that the game has set up for you at the very beginning, you're not going to run into that problem. And there are a few things that are different about ARTALE than regular old school MS. They added a few quests that give you a bunch of potions that should help you out in the early levels until you kind of like get your footing. And when you job advance, it also gives you like 20 thou, I think, just for potions, because potions are god-awful expensive. But yeah, for those of you that are like old school players, you obviously know warrior is like the easiest to level 1 to 10 just because you're leveling strength. And strength gives you more damage. Who knew? But yeah, if you don't want to watch the entire video or just need like a tip for starting out, just do all the quests. Just do all of them. I'm just gonna check if any of the quests were in the previous Hand them to Bari. Okay. Hunt 10 snails before meeting Mai. When you talk, he tells you hunt. Okay. Do I need to talk to him or Mai? I probably have to talk to Mai. Game probably won't want you to backtrack anyways. But whenever you see a quest, just take it. There's no reason not to. Once you're level 4, if you're any other class, just put 3 points into snails. And even as a warrior, I'm gonna put this here, to be honest. This thing just does consistent 40 damage. So yeah, in ARTALE, this skill only uses MP, so you don't actually need snail shells to do it. So it helps out a lot for early leveling. I can't believe I just dropped that. What is that? See, like, if you're lucky, you drop a field dagger and you can sell it for a few K. And then there goes like potion money, you know? You won't become the dude who comes to FM asking for potions. So of course you're gonna run out of MP, and these green apples should take you. It'll last you until you start getting potions from the quests. Green headband, don't mind if I do. Out of MP again. And then she can tell you to kill orange mushrooms, which you can't really find here. Before you head to Amherst, just go to South Perry for a sec. Grab a few quests. Right over here, just kill a few stumps. Hopefully they'll drop tree branches. And then there are mushrooms up there for Mai's quest. Two snails is one mushroom. They have 80 health. And since you always do 40 damage, it's pretty consistent that you're killing them. It's a little unlucky they're not really dropping tree branches. The yellow snails will be for a different quest, so we're just gonna leave them alone for now. There's the mushroom quest. I just need one more stump. I'm gonna finish off this guy's quest. It's gonna give us 5 oranges, and we can use these oranges instead of apples. And she's gonna have one more quest, I think. You to talk to Lucas. Then we're gonna come over to South Perry and pick up some quests before we go to Amherst. This guy has 2 quests. One is killing pigs, and then the other one is collecting stuff like that. Of course, these mushrooms won't drop me their caps, but we'll come back for them later. No big deal. It's just the pigs that we want. Because the pigs spawn over here in Amherst, and it really wastes the time if you go to Amherst, kill some pigs just to come back that this guy has a quest for them, you know? You might as well grab this quest and then head over to Amherst. Two quests here. This one you can actually skip. This is just a quiz, just free XP while you click. If you don't want to click, then just completely skip it. And this guy's quest actually gives you a few potions, but it's actually kind of annoying. So you can actually skip this one as well, but I'm just gonna do it. Wants you to break these boxes, and as you see, sometimes the boxes can drop potions too. Alright, so it's important that you grab this one from Lucas. I'm going to show you which quest in just a second. You want to grab this one. You have to find Kuhn, and his name is not Kuhn, it's actually Olaf. And that quest, once you get to Lit Harbor, that quest will give you 100 blue potions and 100 red potions. Not the regular climb, but the one for beginners. And that'll probably last you like a decent while, probably into like your mid-10s, maybe level 15, something like that. And then by then, hopefully you'll have enough money to buy your own potions. And of course, once you hit 21, you can start doing PQ, and a PQ can net you a lot of money. Over here are the pigs, and you just want to kill 5 of them. Then kill some of these snails. Pretty sure we have a quest that kills snails as well. Yeah, 15 red snails, so you can get that done here instead of the other map. We can do it in the other map. There's plenty of snails on the other map too, so. But yeah, after you do that, when you come back to town, these boxes should have respawned, so you can just whack them again for the quest. Sometimes the box drop RNG is really bad, so I just skip it. Yeah, like right there, I opened 2 boxes and it gave me nothing. Well, I just need 1 more processed wood, so it's not that bad. There we go. He just gives you like 10 of each potion. Not a big deal, but at the beginning it is a little bit. Everything helps. I'm actually mistaken. This map doesn't have any, or rather is like further up, I think. Red snails. They probably should have just done red snails at the other map. This seems like a snail map. There should be red snails up here. Still not a lot. Still recommend doing it in the other map. I don't know why that one's not hitting. Yeah, other map is definitely better because there's more snails there. This map barely has any, even though it says Snail Garden. Oh, we just need 2 left, so I'm gonna just try to get it. Hopefully this guy drops. There we go. Oh, you have to kill 15 red snails. It doesn't even matter about how many shells you get. There we go, and we use up our last orange. This is where the blue potions kind of come in. Just as a buffer until you get all the way to Lith Harbor. So then now all of our quests are done. We can actually use that green apple actually. Otherwise it just takes up inventory space. So yeah, pretty much like level 9, almost 10. And what, that took us like 20 minutes? This quest is for South Perry, so then we have to make it there. That was level 11, huh? Like, the only really important quest is this one. The other ones, if you feel like skipping, you just skip. Like, for this one, I need 7 of these caps. If I really don't feel like getting the caps, like, I don't really need to do it. But since from now on, all the EXP is going to go towards level 11, so you might as well do it anyways. Because after level 10, when you're from 10 to 11, you're going to be farming mushrooms. Actually, no, from 10 to 11, you're going to be doing the quest that the job master gives you. We just need 1 more. There we go. Yeah, just for completion's sake, you know? You don't want to leave one quest behind. He gave us fruit knife. Okay, so this one you actually need squishy liquid and mushroom spores. And I kind of don't want to. You know what? I'll do it. Actually, no. It's not worth it. It takes too much time for very little in return, so I'm gonna forfeit this one. And right here, you can talk to this guy. You go to the other towns, but don't do that yet. Talk to Olaf. This is supposedly for this quest, but his name is Kuhn. His name is not Kuhn, it's Olaf. He gives you 100 red potions and 100 blue potions. Pretty much sets you up for the early few levels of your journey. I'll put everything into strength. I'll worry about dex later. Wait a minute. Alright, it's all the way up. It's been a minute since I've been here. Yeah, let him train you. Don't say you'll train yourself. You're just gonna, like, not get quests. Training with quests is always better. After you become a warrior, talk to this guy and he'll give you a medal. Alright, what do you want us to hunt? Stumps? Also, you start with 20k, so you might as well buy a weapon. 27. See what's better. 30. 32, but this is slow. Pole arm? Let's get the pole arm. Pole arm looks dope. Alright, how do I level these again? I think I need this, right? But it's like a mage type of level up. I need one on Power Strike. Okay, so I put 1 over here. Level 11, I put 3. That'll be 4. At level 12, I'll be able to put 2 into this. So I probably shouldn't put any points into like anything else besides this. Man, I miss whacking things with a pole arm. Why are there only dark stumps? What happened to all the stumps? Is there not a single stump on this map? Where's it on the bottom? Oh, it's on the bottom. Okay. Oh shit, is that a raid? Okay, thanks a lot. It's first time getting raided. Oh, thanks for a follow. Hey, how's it going? How's the stream going? It's going alright. It's just a chill, nice stream. Late night stream. Just finished grinding some creating parties. Yeah, it's been okay, aside from just auction house being down, you know. Thanks for the follow, Esme and Purple Trader. Yeah, the auction house is down, so yeah, it's been down all day. It was up for like maybe an hour or two, and then it went down again. Or I'm probably like exaggerating, maybe like 20 minutes. Yeah, it sucks because I just got my I got my main to, not my main, but yeah, pretty much my main to level 50, and I couldn't upgrade anything, right? I wanted to move to a new map, but I couldn't upgrade anything because of auction house. I was planning level 50 upgrades. That's why now instead of just playing that character, I decided to just like make a new character and play around with this. Whether or not I'm going to stick with this character, I have no idea. Yeah, I feel like at this point, after it breaks this many times, they're just kind of tired of it, so they're not exactly on it. Oh no, no need to apologize at all. I appreciate the raid. Yeah, if you gotta go, like, by all means, thank you for the raid. It was an interesting experience. Yeah, you take care too. Have a good night. What is my main? It's a crossbowman. You're thinking of going marksman? What did you end up going? Ah, okay, yeah. No, you're a good friend. I have a bunch of friends playing too, but none of them wants to be cleric. You know, we're just like a bunch of clericless dudes. Yeah, it is super boring, but what can you do? One of the essential classes that you need. Yeah, hopefully, your friends, like, really reward you for going cleric, you know? Make sure they appreciate you for going cleric. Alright, see ya. Thanks again. I can't believe we actually got upgrades from just killing random things. But as you do the quest for your class, you'll just consistently get more and more red potions and blue potions, and by the time you're done with like these ones, by the time you're done with the beginner potions, you'll have another set of potions ready to go. Watching car restoration vids? Man, I was on car restoration binge a while back as well. No worries, you don't need to talk if you don't need to, if you don't want to. Can't add this here, right? No, I need to add this. This is like the mage MP thing. Every time you level, you get more HP. Which is kind of annoying, because it's like, you forget about it, you miss out on a lot of HP. It wants me to kill 50 stumps. And all that's spawning is dark stumps. Feels like I killed more snails than I did stumps. They don't exactly spawn a lot of stumps over here. And there has to be a better map for stumps. Map sucks. Oh, I forgot to take his other quest. He wants 80 stumps this time, and this map does not give you a lot of stumps. I wonder if these other maps down here give you stumps, but this one through the dungeon, so I don't know. Yeah, that's not that. Those are stumps, but not the ones I'm looking for. And now I see why they use warriors as bots. Just hold down left click. I mean, not left click, just hold down attack. Respectable damage, doesn't use any resources. I feel like a bot right now, just whacking away at this stump. I probably took a point into Power Strike or the AoE Strike. I basically put all my points into the HP thing because I don't want to miss out on any HP. But this is kind of painful. Oh, I remember this skill. This skill is so silly. Like, what? When you hang on a rope, you recover more HP? How does that even work? How many stumps we got? 18? It's not a lot. I think because these dark stumps on top are kind of like taking up the spawns. It takes a while for me to clear them. How many of them there are. Oh, drop me a wooden sword. One above average? 31 attack. I think I'll try using it. The only thing I was like a little hesitant about warriors is their accuracy. What is that? 8 for HP. Like, I don't exactly know how to calculate accuracy. We're gonna look it up. Random question. What's your favorite car type? What's my favorite car type? I don't know. I feel like this question like changes depending on like what I'm doing. Because if you asked me like 1 year back, I would really want to get a coupe. And I did. And after getting it, it's been pretty fun, but it's not as practical as you think. It's definitely like a summer car, secondary car type of deal. But yeah, I like sedans. Like the roads right now are flooded with SUVs. I don't like SUVs personally. But yeah, how about you? Like any car? I mean, there has to be one type that you like slightly more, right? Like if you already get a car, or if you currently have a car that you really like. You're not just gonna go to the dealership and be like, I'll take any car. The BMW, since you're— oh, are you asking about like what brand of car? I thought you were talking about like type of cars. Muscle car works? Do you like American muscle cars or like what do you call it? You like American muscle cars or like coupes? Coupe sport cars. I don't know if that's the right term. Like for example, like a Mustang versus like a Supra, a Toyota Supra. Or say like a Dodge Charger versus a GR86, something like that. Like, would you prefer the smaller, coupe-looking GR86, or you like muscle cars that are like bulky? Like bulky cars more? Yeah, there's more space. There's honestly more space. They're both like performance sport cars, but I was gonna, like, sometime last year I was facing this decision whether or not to get a Mustang or like an American sports car or like an Asian sports car, right? And ultimately ended up getting an 86. And when I parked it next to like a Charger, that Charger was normal sized. That was like the same size as any other car. But my 86 was tiny. In comparison, that is. Well, I'm not saying that it's like tiny, but like you clearly tell it doesn't take up the entire parking space. Yeah, overall, I think sedans are more comfortable in terms of commuting, because that's like the main thing I do. The sport car, muscle cars are definitely more fun. Then I don't know, I kind of get over it. I prefer like comfort more. Being like really close to the ground is an interesting experience, but it's also at the same time is like it gets a little grueling sometimes because everything is super loud. You feel every pebble on the road. Sports cars are your second favorite? So what's your favorite? You just said BMW. Like what type of cars? Sedans or the SUVs? SUVs, sports, and then classics. Like my first car was SUV, and it was nice because you're like above everybody else. You're like towering over the road. But now that everybody has an SUV, it's like, I don't know. It makes me like less SUVs a lot less. But if there's one car that I definitely would never get, is any sort of hatchbacks. I don't think I can stand hatchbacks, I just don't like how they look. I also know it's like really unfortunate that a lot of hatchbacks are great cars. Yeah, but definitely sports cars, like they're nice and all, but they're more of like a secondary fun drive car than like your main daily car. Like I love my 8.6, but damn, the Camry is just so much more comfortable. Oh my god, I'm finally done with this quest. Fords were always your favorite? I mean, I guess, like growing up, you kind of like the cars that your parents sort of bought, right? I don't know about what cars your parents bought, but mine were usually like Japanese cars. Then those were kind of like my focus afterwards. Well, my first car, I wanted to be a 86, but then I didn't get it at the time. At the time I got an SUV, I got a Subaru SUV. Then later on, since I really wanted the A6, I got an 86. And it's pretty fun. But yeah, it doesn't really compare to like a daily car, you know? Definitely more of like a fun car. Maybe getting the 2020 Lincoln Navigator. I actually don't know what that looks like, but I like the design of Lincoln cars. Let me Google that real quick. Oh yeah, this looks clean. This is a huge car. It's be taking 120% of the parking spots. Looks great though. Yeah, super bulky, which is to be expected. Oh, is there a different one? What is a reserve? I just typed in Lincoln Navigator. Well, actually, no, this one I'm looking at the 2024 one. Hold on. 2020. Oh, okay. I mean, this is still like a large SUV. Definitely bigger than the one I drove as my first car. Like, speaking of bulky cars, my dad always wanted to get himself a van. He wanted to drive a van around and like my family is not big, so there's absolutely no need for a van. But for some reason, he just wanted a van. And obviously, like, the family's like, no. You're not driving around on your own in a van. First of all, that's creepy. Second of all, it's not very financially responsible. I want like I don't know what it's called, like a Sienna or an Odyssey, those big vans. And he like goes to work and comes back to work on his own. So we're all just like, why do you want a big van just for yourself? Why do you want like an 8-seater or 10-seater on your own? Do they even come in 10-seaters? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they do, right? No, an 8-seater. Why would you want an 8-seater for your own? You know, driving around an 8-seater, wasting all that gas. But yeah, I sort of get it now. Like, some people just want big cars. No, they just want room. Whether or not they use their room is up to their, like, as long as they have it, you know? They don't necessarily have to use that room. Family and friends trip? Yeah, that was his reason too. He was like, what if we go on a trip with family and friends? And then it's always like, we don't have that many members in our family, and rarely go on trips. So it's like really unjustified. Which I feel bad. I feel bad for rejecting for him in like getting what he wanted, but it's just unreasonable. Like, I don't want to talk out a grown-ass man into wanting to buy something, but like sometimes you just have to do it because it's absurd. I was gonna move maps, but just gave me a 10% extra EXP boost, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna stay here until that wears out. Oh my god, this lady wants me to kill more stumps. I should have took this quest earlier. Would you hate it when something is so beautiful but it's so expensive? I mean, that's why it's expensive, right? Because it's beautiful. Then you have to ask yourself, is it expensive because it's beautiful? Or is it beautiful because it's expensive? Right? Does it lose value if it's not worth anything? Is it still beautiful? Because I know some people, they're like, it's only beautiful, or something's only worthy if they're worth a lot of money. You know, the moment it can be like a plain bag, and just because it has like I don't know, Gucci or some shit on it. Not a bag expert, obviously. They'll be like, oh, this bag is beautiful just because it's worth a lot of money. You know, whereas like it's just a plain bag. If it really didn't have the value attached to it, it's really nothing special. But I guess it depends what you're talking about. Yeah, like for example, like diamonds, right? Diamond rings, are they beautiful? Yeah, but are diamonds really worth that much? I don't know, maybe I'm thinking like a zoomer, but like, is it worth it splurging all that money for a piece of rock? It's like that's one of the things I feel like it only has value because we give it value, not because inherently it has a lot of value. Makes sense, but it's kind of a pain. I mean, there's also the things like, if it's not expensive and everybody has it, and everybody will be beautiful, and the beauty standard would have to get moved up. You know, because if everybody has it, then I don't think it's no longer beautiful, I think it's just normal. Right, you gotta stand out from the crowd in order to be considered beautiful. But speaking of which, I think if we're talking about cars, one car that's actually does it really well, I think, is the Mazda series. The Mazda 3. For such an inexpensive car, it actually looks really great. Whoever designed that car was on top of their game. Don't remember if you've seen it. You definitely seen it because it's such a consumer car. You know, like a lot of people have it just because it's very affordable. Yeah, just like Google Mazda 3, you'll probably see it. Very sleek looking car for something that's like very, I want to say cheap, but cheap is kind of the word for it. It's like a very affordable car. Fell asleep for a bit? Yeah, I get it. It's that time of the day. Like, I don't know about you, but it sure is sleeping time for me right here. I just have a wacky schedule. Alright, finally I can actually use my mana. The entire time I haven't been using a single skill. Hopefully that was worth it. Where's the level 15 two-handed sword? Is there no such thing? That's actually kind of weird. Could be sleeping since today is your sister's birthday, but it's whatever. Okay, I mean, if you feel it's whatever, I guess. This weapon's funny. Iron ball, fork on a stick. Actually, fork on a stick is pretty funny too. I want a fork on a stick. Does it cost? It costs 1,000 less. So I can buy this. I'm gonna sell all the other crap. Yeah, it's actually getting quite late for me. Like 5 a.m. right now. Might call it a night. What is this ridiculous low damage? Can I actually hit one of these mushrooms right now? Oh, I could. Almost morning, yeah. Well, to me is night because I'm gonna sleep, but pretty much morning for everybody else. Oh, that's a bot right there. Oh, this guy teleport. Is that a bot? Or is that just lag? Oh, that's a bot. There's a double axe. It's a level 10 weapon. I'm like scared to level on this map as a warrior. What if they accidentally ban me thinking I'm a bot? I'm actually level 15. I can check if the auction house is back or not. I'm in a closed channel? Oh, there's still 134 channels? There's still a lot of people online, huh? I think like at this time, I mean, I guess there are the Taiwanese players. Kind of their time to be active right now. Nope, it's still broken. Well, I guess it's not gonna get fixed anytime soon, or until like whoever's making it crash just stops doing it. I guess there are just too many people. It is Friday after all, or Saturday now. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a night. Getting a little sleepy, just whacking stumps for the last hour and a half. Yeah, I'm gonna head to bed. Alright, thank you guys for dropping by. It was very nice meeting y'all and talking to you. Failed to enter ARTALE auction. Yeah, I know that. Mr. Ox soon. What's been happening? Yeah, hope you guys, hope to see you guys sometime in my next few streams. I stream more or less like every evening. Maplestory because it's chill. There's not really a lot going on, so I just leave it to evenings. Yeah, hope to see you guys again. Take care. Have a great night, guys.